Oi! This alley is meant for public use only, so don't even think about setting up shop here. You heard me. Go tell your gang or whatever that they're not welcome here either. If they have business, do it elsewhere. What? Oh, so you're not part of a gang? What? Are you some kind of lone wolf delinquent? No. Well, I was gonna say you don't look the part, but then again, looks can be deceiving. No need to leave. If anything, I should apologize. I mean, I was just doing my usual rounds, making sure troublemakers don't hang around here. Nope. I'm not an officer. Besides, I mean, do I look like someone who wears a badge? I mean, it can be dangerous, but I can handle it. Besides, I do this all the time, so yeah. Okay, well, enough about me. What's up with you? I mean, it's rare for someone like you to be crying in an alleyway of all places. Well, too bad, because we are at the worrying part now. Listen, okay, I may look the part, but I'm not some heartless backstreet punk who patrols this alleyway looking for fights, okay? Even though I do end up in a lot of those. Okay, forget about it, okay? My point is, I can tell from a mile away that something is bothering you. To the point, I mean, that you're making a puddle beneath your feet using your tears. So, if you want to talk about it, I'm all ears. Besides, I mean, I got nothing better to do anyway. Yeah, take your time. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. Oof. So that's why you're here. Man, that has to be rough. So that raises the question, what are you gonna do about it? Nothing? Seriously? Man, giving up so soon? Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty pathetic. What? Are you expecting me to say something like, oh, no, that's absolutely terrible. Oh, you're not pathetic for giving up so soon. It'll get better, I promise. I swear. If that type of advice actually worked, I wouldn't be hanging around this alleyway so much. I'd probably be a wimp, you know, and a softie. Okay, listen up, buddy, okay, and listen to me very carefully. If you're gonna throw in the towel so soon, then, you know, you may as well give it up to someone who can actually make use of it, you know, since it's clearly going to waste with you. I mean, you know, a towel isn't just used for drying up something. You can use it to lay on something other than the cold, hard floor. I mean, hell, you can even hang it up as a decoration. Or, like I said, you know, earlier, you can give it to someone who actually needs it. Throwing it in may as well be the same as throwing it away. In other words, what's the point of trying at all if all you're going to do is give up and throw it away when you run into a hurdle or two? Maybe at the time it wasn't worth it, okay? But you're not your future self. And last I checked, you know, there's no concrete proof of time traveling. And if it's so bad that your future self has to travel back in time to tell you, then yeah, you know, maybe it's time to stop. But that's not happening right now, is it? No. No, it's not. Okay, now I'm not saying to keep it, you know, as if it's hurting you or others around you. What I'm saying is that, yes, life is hard. And it sucks. And to get good at something is to keep practicing it. Yes, there is such a thing as natural talent, but even naturally gifted people can be smart enough to utilize their talent instead of completely letting it go to waste. You get what I'm saying? Kind of. Okay. How about I put it to you like this? Life Life is a cruel mistress. Okay, she will beat you, she will kick you around, and she'll do things and say things that, are gonna bring you to your lowest point. But you can only dig so deep before you hit rock bottom. And after that, there's nowhere else to go other than up. So imagine you got knocked down for the 99th time. What do you think you should do after that? I mean, you can stay down, or you can get back up, grab life by the horns, and tell her that you ain't staying down, okay? There's a lot of things that are out of our control, but there's certain things that we can take control of, and that is important. I know I'm right. Okay, how do you think I was able to make it as far as I did? To be fair, you did more or less spill your guts out to me. Some people can't even do that. So, I wouldn't say that you're much of a coward. Then again, it is easier to vent to a stranger. At least that's what I heard. Look, you're only a loser if you stay that way. Okay, not everyone is a winner, but any loser can become a winner if they just try. No, not as in a prize. No, as in you have to be able to win yourself over. Okay. Basically, the only person who can change you is you. I can't do that for you. I'm just giving you a little advice and encouragement. But nothing that I say or tell you is going to be worth a single cent if you choose to just keep being miserable. Okay, people often say that you are your own worst enemy, which is 100% true. Our brains like to treat themselves as these champions when it comes to survival. Okay, like they're truly these all-knowing deities. But honestly, I mean, most of the time they're just annoying wannabe know-it-alls. And I can confidently say that because, there was a time where my brain had me convinced that I was a loser. That nobody loved me, that nobody needed me, that I was just an utter waste. And it was so freaking confident in itself. God, it was so annoying. It doesn't help that it was loud and it spewed out logical evidence every chance it got. Okay, so on the days it wasn't being a massive douche, that I found myself distracted by it, I began to focus, and that's when it hit me. My brain, my beautiful brain was this big fat liar. Okay, and it just wanted me to think that I was a loser just so it could have some form of comfort. And after that day, I slowly but surely began to ignore it, and day after day, it got quieter and quieter and quieter. Next thing I know, I started to see myself differently. My brain had tricked me into thinking one way, and now look at me. I managed to turn the table, use its own little tricks against it. With all that said, okay, my point is sometimes, just sometimes, you need to just do it. You need to throw logic out and just do it, okay? Because sometimes the logical thinking in your brain only leads to fear and eventually regret. Thinking about changing careers? Then do it. See someone you like and want to get to know them a little more? Go for it. You want to see if you can get better at something? Practice. You want to switch things up? Then do it. And if that doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. At least you can look back and tell yourself, well, at least I tried. Yeah. What are you waiting for? Go for it. Yeah. Anytime. But, hey, why did you suddenly stop? What? Okay, well, what did you want to try? What? Okay, hang on. Why do you want my number? I mean, I'm not exactly date material if that's what you're asking, and plus I'm not really looking into, getting into all of that. Okay, look, okay, you don't have to. I was just speaking my mind, okay? All the while encouraging you, it seems. Besides, I don't even have a phone. It's it's complicated. I'd rather not talk about it. Look, it's getting late, okay? So it would be wise for you to just head home. But if you really want to see me again, then just swing by the alleyway. Trust me, I'll be around. Now go. Okay, go take care of yourself. And, let me know how it goes next time. All right? All right. And remember, go for it. The less regrets you have, the better.